How are you? Where Goflight? Econ? Goflight. TNC? Goflight.
This is Goflight, Episode 1. I'm your flight director, David Jackson. Goflight is your source for spaceflight history, little-known facts, and current spaceflight news. First, let's take a look at what's going on in current spaceflight news. This week, SpaceX released a photo showing progress the company is making on an assembly hangar at Kennedy Space Center's historic Launch Complex 39A. SpaceX says the building will be big enough to house 5 Falcon rockets at one time. The launch pad is being outfitted for missions by the Falcon Heavy and for commercial crew flights using the Falcon 9 rocket, launching Crew Dragon 2s to the International Space Station. Meanwhile, over at Boeing, a May 27, 2015 press release said NASA issued a task order as part of Boeing's $4.2 billion commercial crew transportation capability contract, recently to include the company's first ever service flight to the International Space Station. The award marks the first time in human spaceflight history NASA has contracted with a commercial company for human spaceflight missions. The CTS-100, Boeing's commercial space transport system, can transport up to 7 passengers, or a mix of crew and cargo, to low Earth orbit, to destinations like the International Space Station. NASA's commercial crew program aims to resume U.S. base flights to space by 2017. Virgin Galactic's team at the Spaceship Company achieved an important milestone in the process of assembling and integrating the second Spaceship Two. On May 21st, the second Spaceship Two was lowered onto its own landing gear for the first time. Now that we've achieved weight on wheels, as the milestone is known in the aerospace industry, the team can press forward with key activities, such as final installation of the vehicle's avionics and other electrical systems, said Doug Shane, the president of TCS. Now a look at spaceflight history. Sad news in the history department. From CNN, Jack King, who was a launch commentator for NASA and was the voice of Apollo 11 moon landing mission, died Thursday. The space agency said in a news release. He was 84. Jack King counted down the launch of Apollo 11. And all of us watching on TV will never forget his calm, reassuring demeanor, said Kennedy Space Center Director Bob Cabana, a former space shuttle astronaut. Jack was a true professional and helped us understand in common English the complexities of spaceflight. He was great at communicating what we do at NASA, and he will be missed. Now to end on a lighter note, a look back at Apollo 11 from NASA's Apollo 11 page and Lunar Module pilot Edwin Buzz Aldrin. You're in a spacecraft descending to land on the moon for the first time in history, and the microphone to Earth is off. What do you say? I would appreciate it if you could see if you could find the map. Trade you that for a piece of gum. Here it is. And so it went as Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin descended to the surface of the moon aboard the lunar module Eagle on July 20th, 1969. And that's all there is today on the first episode of Goflight. So from here at Mission Control, have a great rest of your day. And remember, when in doubt, set SCE to aux.